Hey, what's up guys? I am Kenny Ray, and as you all know, one of the world's biggest sporting events is finally underway. The 2010 World Cup is taking place in South Africa, and the Americans are involved. Now, I wouldn't consider the Americans a superpower. I think the favorites are obviously, your usual suspects, such as Brazil, Argentina, France, Spain, Portugal, and teams like that. Our very first game this year was against England, who is considered one of the world's powers and, could be a favorite to win this tournament. Unfortunately, American teams are probably not a favorite to win the tournament, so when America was able to pull a 1-1 draw against England, I would consider that a very big victory for our team. America's #1 goal should be advance to the second round, and from there maybe advance to the third round and see how far we can get. I would not expect us to win the tournament, but the further we get, the better off for the team, for soccer as a whole in America, and just be pretty exciting to see us compete on the world stage at a high level. The very first game, England got off to a very quick start with a goal in the 3rd or 4th minute. It happened so quick, it pretty much deflated the American team and made me wonder if we could even compete with them. But we held it together, and with about 5 minutes left in the half, we got a goal to tie it up and put us in halftime, with a lot of momentum and giving us an opportunity to come out in the second half and do some good things. Now, the goal I would not consider a beautiful goal, I would not consider it a good goal, I would consider it a complete fluke, as anybody that saw it would as well. It was a pretty soft kick right at the goalie, and he had it right in his hands, and somehow it slipped out and went into the goal. Not the proudest moments of the American soccer team, however, they got a tie, they went into the second half, and they played some great soccer. In the second half, they showed that they are a pretty competent team. They stuck right there with the England team, and thanks to our goalie's strong efforts, they did not let up another goal. On the same note, we saw a couple flashes of brilliance from our players, such as Jozy Altidore. He made a great move, speeding past the English defenseman and putting a pretty good shot on goal. It bounced up, hit the goalpost, and nearly went in. If that would have gone in, if we would have gotten the lead at that point, it would have been really exciting. Nonetheless, I think a 1-1 draw should be considered a victory. Now, that being said, I hope everybody out there is really excited about the World Cup. I know that soccer is not the biggest sport here in America, but it is the world's biggest sport. And in my eyes, I'm a little ashamed that soccer is not a bigger deal here in America. I'm ashamed that the World Cup is not quite, the great phenomenon that it is in pretty much every other country in the world. Like I said, soccer is the world's game. And I wish that we would have a little bit more respect for it. I wish that our team was a little better. We have pretty much the best athletes in the world, and for us not to be a soccer power is a little sad. Unfortunately, in America, we only like the sports that we have created ourselves, such as baseball, basketball, and football. It's kind of the attitude that, if we didn't create it, we don't care about it. I don't like that attitude. I think that's a bit of snobbery, and it gives a bad impression to the rest of the world that we don't care about your game. We have our own games. It is what it is, but hopefully the better we do in this tournament, the more people we're going to have into soccer, and the better the game's going to grow here in the U.S. Now, I don't want to say that I love soccer and I hate all these other sports. That's not true at all. I love football more than anything, and baseball and basketball are two of my favorite sports. But at the same time, I respect what soccer is, I respect what this tournament is, and I want to see our team do as well as possible and represent our country, at the highest level. So far, we got off to a good start, 1-1 against England, and, can't really expect too much more than that. Hopefully we can get a win or a draw from the next 2 games. If so, we should be advancing. I think we're going to advance to the 3rd round. That's me going out on a limb. What do you think about it? We'll see how it goes. Peace out. Thanks for watching.